Men are being betrayed by society, and everything is against men. The plastics, the testosterone decrease, and the lack of motivation and pleasure. Those are a man's most dangerous things. Look at the man in this generation. They do not even like their lives. They just want to be there, surrounded with pleasure, surrounded with disgusting amounts of junk and crabbiness. And certainly they won't become high value man because becoming a man of character, of charisma, as I'm trying to become as well, it takes you from the pinnacle, from the bottom of the level to the highs of the level. So information is everywhere. But in reality, society changed men. Men are starting becoming like pussies. They're not even going to work out. They don't even know about self-improvement. They don't even know what to do in a social situation. I've been there before. I always say this story, but I'm gonna say it again. There was once a time where 2 years ago, I was in school. I was this fat chubby boy who had lots of fat in his face, who had a big belly, was trying to exercise but consistently doesn't do it. Weight becoming a bit average. Then there was once a time where I went to go speak to this woman I liked. I didn't want to because there's this term that we call. It's called guababa in so it's in South African language. It's called guababa. It means that you are being eaten by the fear. You are being saturated and not going to do the thing even if you do. You feel the fear. So I went there. Then as I was walking there, as I was going, trying to say, nah, today's gonna be the day. Today's gonna be the day. Let's go. I see her with another dude. Then I say, how? Well, he's the one who approached him first. Well, society has changed us, man, in a way where it's not even imaginable. It has changed us to be soft, weak men, which in this modern day I do not allow. So, in this game of men who are trying to improve themselves, everything will come down on how you treat your society and your room beside you. Because as you can see, there are papers behind my back. There's a paper right here. There's a paper of a picture of Adonis here that I drew. There's a drawing of Goku. Well, somehow I'm gonna show you. You see, drawing of Goku, and I live by it. Secondly, it's the picture of Adonis. I live by what I say. But one thing I notice in this modern day are lacking is direction. Men look clueless and undriven because they are directionless and there is no father figure in the home. They're raised by your single mother, which you are gonna adopt when you grow up. Because it's this term, I say, when you're with your mother, let's just say you don't have, some of you are in the situation you don't have a father, but you having a mother who's masculine driven, who's feminine driven as well, there will be times where you're playing with your friends, you're at a bicycle ride, you're racing each other. Your mother is watching you from before. Then she sees you scrape your knee on the floor. Your mother will say, "Oh, oh, your head, your head, your head. Oh, come here. You must never do that again." That's what would happen if there's no strong father figure in the home. If there was some strong father figure at home, you would see when you scrape your knee on the floor, he would just have a little chuckle and just tell you an advice and says, "Oh, all right. When you went through that speed, you turned a bit that way, so that's why you fell off." So a lack of father figure is the one that society is supporting throughout. Look at it in the modern day. Look at it. Look at it and just become angry because of it. And there is three things I would like to say, which I would say it in a feminine way but masculine way as well. Men should embrace their feminine side, but will lose attraction to you. Oh, treat her like your prized possession. Treat her like she's the only one. But she will lose attraction to you as well. Stop being a hard worker and will not treat you like a king. So it's simple. So it's simple. So it's simple. I'm just gonna say it again. Men should embrace their feminine side, but we will lose attraction to you. Treat her like the prized possession and the only one you've got. But she will lose. But we won't treat you like a king. Oh, you shouldn't be a hard worker, but no one's gonna fuck you. Simple as that. Those three things. If you do not follow those fucking three things, those are the pinnacle of life that you need to come across. Being a masculine, hard worker, how to treat women, and how you should not listen to the modern day advice. So stop listening to these fucking like YouTubers who are gonna be saying that, "Oh, take a rest break, man. You can just take a rest break." From the beginning of this year, I told myself that I want to invest more in my self improvement and make this channel grow beside me. And whilst I improve, I give lessons for you to come in this path I'm in. So man, I've been grinding. I've been working at home. I've been going to be reaching almost like 100 videos in this channel. Then the views are piling up not every single time, but there are times where they pile up. That's why we become hard workers instead of being like failures, like other men are being in this modern day. How cursed is that? Man, I'm so ashamed of the men that are here in this modern day who are pushes, who do not do anything productive, who are not being established, and they are not establishing their purpose to make the world a beautiful place. where men can defeat each other for the race of the prize. So, I'm gonna stop using so. I'll still continue about that. There will be times where I use it so blah 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 blah. That's it. One advice, and now a really advice. Stop listening to the modern day. If it says that, oh, do not go work out, do the opposite, go work out. If it says do not go approach a woman because she's gonna scream at you, as like the people who are watching TikTok would do. So I would want you to go right now. It's an actionable step. Go to the social medias you always like to scroll on. You like to scroll on and scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll. Then I would want you to delete all social media that aren't good for you. You don't do this actionable step. You don't even do this actionable step. I do not believe you are gonna be a high value man soon. The Jeffries are gonna click off right now. But for you to be a high value man, you must have high boundaries, just like I had. I had never fucking had TikTok for like more than just 6 months. There was no time I went on Instagram for more like 7 to 8 months, almost being a year. And whilst you are sitting there with your flabby physique and you are mouth breathing, so men, become real men, not soy boys, not even soft boys. As you're still there, subscribe to this channel so that this channel can reach to other men who are trying to become more of themselves and to complete. Whoa, before I fall. To complete their life's mission and to complete everything they want to do. So before I go, give me 10 push-ups right now. You know the tradition. Whoa. Just I added two more for me, just for fun because I like doing them. So Kings, I'll see you in the next one, and do not forget subscribe to this channel to make it grow and so I can give more advice like this. As I always say, if you do not want to do the work, if you do not want to do it, if you do not want to go approach the woman today, what I always say to you, hard times create strong men. Mwah.